Welcome to Be Cozy, where it's always time to be cozy. Whether you're reading, studying, relaxing, or drifting to sleep, Be Cozy is here to melt away your day's stress. Subscribe now for your go-to cozy escape. As you settle into your cozy nook, perhaps beneath a soft blanket or nestled in your favorite chair, allow yourself to unwind. Feel your shoulders softening, releasing the weight of the day as gentle waves of relaxation wash over you. Let your worries float away like stardust, dissolving into the vastness of space, leaving only peace in their wake. Breathe in deeply, inhaling the calm that surrounds you, and exhale slowly, letting go of any lingering thoughts. With each breath, feel your body growing heavier, sinking deeper into comfort as you prepare to join the crew of the Stellar Haven on a serene journey through the stars. Imagine yourself aboard this magnificent starship, the Stellar Haven, a vessel of exploration and harmony, gliding smoothly through the uncharted wonders of the galaxy. The ship is your sanctuary, a home among the stars, where every corridor hums with a gentle rhythm, like the heartbeat of the cosmos itself. Tonight, we begin our tale in the Celestial Lounge, a warm and inviting space at the heart of the ship. Picture it now. Plush seating arranged in a welcoming circle, cushions so soft they cradle you like a cloud. Flickering hololights dance across the walls, casting a golden glow that mimics the soft flicker of candlelight without the flame. The air is filled with the soothing aroma of herbal infusions, notes of chamomile and lavender from distant worlds, blending with a hint of spice that warms you from within. This is where the crew gathers, not for urgent meetings or grand strategies, but for moments of quiet connection, sharing stories that bind them together like threads in a tapestry of unity. The Stellar Haven is on a mission of peaceful discovery, charting the shimmering expanse known as the Auroral Veil, a vast region of space where colors swirl like auroras in the night sky, painting the void with hues of blue, green, and violet. It's the ship's first venture into this tranquil frontier, and the veil whispers softly outside the viewports, a gentle glow that invites wonder without demand. Lumen, the ship's gentle AI companion, speaks now in a voice as smooth as silk, guiding us into the story. "Welcome, dear traveler," Lumen murmurs, her tone calm and rhythmic, like a lullaby carried on the wind. As the Stellar Haven sails into the Auroral Veil, let us gather in the Celestial Lounge. Breathe in the calm, exhale the day. Feel the warmth envelop you as Captain Elara Vyn calls her crewmates to share tales from their homeworlds. Captain Elara Vyn is a figure of quiet strength and wisdom, her presence like a steady star in the night sky. She moves with grace, her uniform a simple yet elegant design that speaks of the United Planets Concordium's ethos of exploration and peace. Tonight, she's invited a small group of crewmates to this cozy haven. There's Taryn, the musician whose fingers dance over instruments from across the stars, bringing melodies that soothe the soul. Dr. Kyle Thryme, the botanist, with his gentle hands that nurture life from the smallest seed to the grandest garden. And engineer Milo Kress, whose keen mind keeps the ship humming in perfect harmony, always ready with a story of ingenuity and calm. They settle into the plush seats, each one sinking into the cushions with a sigh of contentment. Warm beverages are passed around, steaming mugs of spiced teas infused with herbs from Elara's homeworld. The taste is comforting, a blend of cinnamon-like warmth and subtle sweetness, like honey gathered from orbital hives. As you listen, imagine sipping from your own mug, the heat spreading through your fingers, relaxing your hands, your arms, your entire being. Breathe in the calm, exhale the day. Let the aroma fill your senses, grounding you in this moment of serenity. Elara begins, her voice steady and inviting like a storyteller by a fireside. "My friends," she says softly as we enter the Auroral Veil, "it feels right to share the stories that brought us here." The veil glows outside, whispering secrets of the stars. Let us honor that by remembering our roots. The crew nods, their faces illuminated by the hollow lights, expressions of quiet anticipation. The ship's hum is a constant companion, a low vibration that resonates through the deck, blending with the veil's soft glow visible through the wide viewports. It's as if the stars themselves are listening, twinkling in approval. Taryn Vox speaks first, her voice melodic, like the notes she plays. On my homeworld of Harmonia, she shares, "We gather under crystal skies, where the winds sing through ancient chimes. I remember nights when the moons aligned, and we would play tunes that echoed across the valleys, bringing everyone together in a symphony of peace." As she speaks, she picks up her lyra vox, a stringed instrument shaped like a flowing wave, and plucks a few gentle notes. The sound fills the lounge, soft and resonant, like raindrops on a tranquil pond. Breathe in the calm, exhale the day. Feel the music washing over you, easing any remaining tension from your muscles, inviting deeper relaxation. Dr. Kyle Thryme smiles, his eyes twinkling like distant stars. "Ah, Harmonia sounds like a botanist's dream," he replies warmly. "My world, Verdantia, is a garden of endless green. We share stories around blooming fires, hollow flames that mimic the real thing, surrounded by vines that glow with inner light. One tale I hold dear is of the great blooming, when every plant on the planet flowered at once, filling the air with scents that healed the weary and united the divided." He sips his tea, the steam rising like a gentle mist, and the group leans in, the coziness of the lounge wrapping around them like a shared blanket. Engineer Milo Cress chuckles softly, a sound like the rumble of a distant thunder, but warm and without storm. "Your worlds paint pictures of beauty," he says. "My home, Iridia, is a desert realm where sands shift under twin suns. We gather in oases at dusk, sharing tales of the stars above, how they guide us through the dunes, promising water and rest." One legend speaks of the Starweaver, who spun constellations to lead travelers home. His words evoke images of vast, starry nights, the kind that make you feel small, yet connected to the infinite. As the stories flow, the Auroral Veil outside seems to respond, its glow pulsing softly like a living entity appreciating the moment. Elara listens with a serene smile, then takes her turn. "Thank you for these gifts," she says, her voice carrying the weight of leadership tempered with gentleness. "From my Solarian roots, I bring a legend of the luminous skies. Long ago on Solara, our ancestors looked to the heavens during times of unrest. The skies would light up with ethereal glows, much like the veil we see now, colors dancing in harmony, bringing peace to weary travelers. It was said that these lights were guardians of the cosmos, whispering promises of unity and rest. They reminded us that no matter how far we wander, we are all connected under the same stars. The crew murmurs in agreement, the tale resonating deeply. Breathe in the calm, exhale the day. Feel the connection growing, like roots intertwining in fertile soil. The spiced tea warms their bellies, the hollow lights flicker in rhythm with their breaths, and the ship's hum becomes a backdrop to their shared serenity. But in this moment of tranquility, something subtle stirs. Lumen's sensors, ever vigilant yet unobtrusive, detect a faint melodic signal emanating from the veil. It's like a distant lullaby, soft notes weaving through the static of space, harmonious and inviting. The crew notices it faintly, a gentle chime that blends with Taryn's lyra vox. "What a curious echo," Elara remarks softly, tilting her head toward the viewport. "The veil must be full of natural wonders, singing its own song." Taryn nods, her fingers pausing on the strings. "It almost matches the melody I just played," she says with a yawn of contentment. "Perhaps it's the stars welcoming us." Dr. Cal chuckles, "Or a cosmic coincidence, like seeds carried on the wind." Milo leans back, his eyes half closed in relaxation. Whatever it is, it's peaceful. No need to chase it tonight. Lumen, in her soothing wisdom, quietly logs the signal for later reflection, her digital mind noting its unique patterns, harmonies that hint at something ancient, benevolent, waiting to be understood. But there's no urgency, no alarm, only the gentle curiosity that defines their mission. The gathering continues, stories fading into comfortable silences, punctuated by sips of tea and soft laughter. Let us linger a moment longer in this scene, allowing the coziness to deepen. Picture the celestial lounge in greater detail. The seats are arranged in a semicircle facing the main viewport, a wide pane of reinforced crystal that offers an unobstructed view of the stars. The floor is carpeted in a soft, textured material that massages the feet with every step, and small tables hold trays of delicacies, pastries from the ship's replicator, light and flaky, dusted with spices that evoke home for each crew member. Elara sips her tea again, the mug warm in her hands, and continues her legend with more vivid imagery. In the luminous skies of Solara, she elaborates, the guardians would appear during the longest nights. Travelers, weary from journeys across vast plains, would look up and see the skies ignite in colors, blues like ocean depths, greens like forest canopies, violets like twilight flowers. These lights danced not in chaos, but in perfect harmony, guiding the lost back to their hearts. It was believed that the guardians were echoes of ancient beings, watchers who wove peace into the fabric of the universe. Taryn listens intently, her lyra vox resting on her lap. "That reminds me of Harmonia's wind symphonies," she adds, plucking another gentle chord. The note hangs in the air, pure and clear, blending with the veil's glow. Breathe in the calm, exhale the day. Feel the vibration of the music in your chest, a soothing resonance that eases your heart rate, invites slower breaths. Dr. Kyle shares more from Verdantia, his voice a gentle rumble. Our great blooming was similar, a time when the planet's flora responded to cosmic alignments. Flowers unfurled petals that glowed, releasing scents that calmed the mind and healed the body. Families would gather in groves, sharing meals under the canopy, telling stories of how the blooms connected us to the stars above. He pauses, inhaling the lounge's aroma, which now mingles with the imagined scents of his tale. Fresh earth, blooming jasmine, a hint of dew. Milo nods, his desert tales expanding. On Iridia, the Star Weaver's legend speaks of threads spun from light itself. Nomads would follow these constellation paths, finding oases where water flowed pure and stories flowed freer. Nights like those taught us patience, the beauty of waiting for the dawn. The group falls into a comfortable rhythm, each story building on the last, creating a web of shared experiences. The faint melodic signal grows a touch more noticeable now, not intrusive, but harmonious, like an additional voice in their chorus. Lumen's interface glows softly on a nearby panel, her presence a reassuring constant. "The signal is stable," she notes in her tranquil tone. "A natural phenomenon, perhaps, adding to our evening's melody." Elara smiles. "Indeed, Lumen. It's as if the veil is sharing its own story with us." They continue, delving deeper into personal anecdotes. Taryn recounts a childhood memory of her first performance, the nerves melting away under the crystal skies. As a young girl on Harmonia, she stood before her village, her small hands trembling on the strings of a borrowed lyra vox. The winds sang with her, calming her fears, and the crowd joined in, their voices rising in harmony. That night, she learned music could unite hearts across any distance. Kyle speaks of tending his first garden, a patch of soil on Verdantia, where he planted glow vines that shimmered under moonlight. Each vine seemed to hum with life, teaching him patience and care. He recalls the pride of seeing the first bud open, its light a beacon of hope for his community. Milo describes engineering a water system in Iridia's deserts, a network of channels that brought life to barren lands. He worked under starlight, guided by the Star Weaver's constellations, and when the water flowed, the oasis bloomed with laughter and song, a memory he carries into every repair on the Stellar Haven. Elara ties it back to Solara's luminous guardians, emphasizing themes of unity and peace. She shares a story of her own, a festival under the luminous skies where her family danced in circles, their movements mirroring the sky's patterns. The memory fills her with warmth, and she passes that warmth to her crew, her voice a steady anchor. Breathe in the calm, exhale the day. With each tale, feel your own memories surfacing gently, then fading into relaxation. The lounge's warmth seeps into your bones. The tea's spice lingers on your tongue. The hum and signal create a lullaby. As hours pass in this timeless space, the crew's voices soften, eyelids droop. Blankets are draped, lights dim further. Elara suggests a group breathing exercise. Inhale the veil's light, exhale gratitude. They do so, and you can join. Inhale, feel the light filling your lungs. Exhale, releasing all cares. The stories resume, cycling through more memories. Elara speaks of her first space voyage, a training mission where she saw the stars not as distant points, but as friends calling her home. Taryn shares her favorite melody, one she composed for a festival on Harmonia, its notes mimicking the rhythm of falling stars. Kale describes a rare plant, the star bloom, which only opens under specific stellar alignments, its petals glowing like miniature suns. Milo recounts his cleverest invention, a portable hollow projector that brought star maps to Iridian children, sparking their dreams of exploration. The hololights shift colors to match the veil, creating a hypnotic display. Elara's voice drones on with Solarian folklore. One traveler, lost in a storm, saw the luminous skies form a path. Step by step, it led him to safety, teaching that the cosmos provides for those who trust. Taryn plays a tune inspired by this, notes slow and repetitive, echoing the signal's lullaby. Cal shares a botanical myth, the harmony bloom, a flower that only opens to peaceful songs, symbolizing connection. Notice how this flower's glow feels like a distant echo of the veil's signal, a subtle nod to something greater, yet wrapped in cozy wonder. The gathering evolves into a meditative silence, broken only by occasional sighs of contentment. The signal's melody weaves through their words, enhancing the coziness. Lumen logs it, her analysis subtle, patterns that suggest intelligence, but peaceful like the guardians Elara describes. Breathe in the calm, exhale the day. Feel your breath sinking with the ship's hum, your body relaxing layer by layer, feet, legs, torso, arms, neck, head. The viewport shows the veil's endless beauty, its colors swirling like a dream you're already entering. As the night deepens, the lounge becomes a cocoon of warmth. Blankets pile on, teas are refilled, pastries savored slowly. The crew's voices grow softer, their stories shorter, blending into a tapestry of shared peace. Elara's legend loops back. The luminous skies, she whispers, were a reminder that we are never alone. The stars, the skies, the songs, they connect us all. Taryn hums a final note, barely audible, mirroring the veil's signal. Kale inhales deeply, as if drawing in the bloom's scent from Verdantia. Milo smiles, his mind drifting to Iridian oases. The lounge's warmth wraps around them, and you like a starry blanket. Lumen's voice fades the scene. Rest now, crew. The stars watch over us. And so, dear listener, rest now. The Stellar Haven drifts, and you with it, into peaceful dreams. The veil's glow fades into the distance, but its whisper remains, a soft echo in your dreams. Breathe in the calm, exhale the day. Feel peace settling over you, guiding you into deep, restorative sleep. Good night.